Every weeknight in America, when it's close to midnight, you can turn on your TV and find a talk show to watch. In a format made popular by the late Johnny Carson, these talk shows are usually hosted by a comedian. After starting off with a stand-up routine based on current events, the show transitions to 2, maybe 3 celebrity interviews. These interviews form the main content of the program. So here's the formula. Host introduces guest.
Please welcome back the very lovely Selena Gomez.
Cue studio audience applause. Cut to a wide shot of guest walking in. Host and guest exchange formalities.
You look lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Host cites a recent fact about the guest to get the conversation going.
No, I was clumsily trying to wish you a happy birthday. When did you turn 18?
July 22nd.
Well, there you go.
Host injects some of his personal side in order to be relatable.
When I was 18, even before, all I wanted to do was get out and stay out.
Aww.
These last 2 steps will often repeat. Host introduces some outside form of media to change up the conversation.
There you go. This is you and Justin Bieber.
Host ends the conversation with a guest promo.
Let's see, what do we got here? This is the new single, Who Says?
Yes.
It's right there.
Cue applause one more time.
Well, good luck to you with everything, and God bless you.
Thank you.
And nice to see you again. Thank you so very much. Selena Gomez, we'll be
And
right back.
typically cut to commercial. But this isn't the only way to conduct a friendly celebrity interview. As the YouTube age has shown me, it's not even the best way. The problem with the broadcast TV talk show format is that the formula is limited. After the introductory wide shot, we mostly just cut back and forth between a shot that shows the host and the guest, and one that features the guest alone. This is only tolerable because the entire interview is short, normally no more than 7 minutes. But to me, that's not enough time to dive deep and really get a sense of the guest's worldview. The time mostly allows for jokes and some promo. Hot Ones takes a celebrity interview to the next level. Some key differences. First, the wings, of course. The conversation centers around the guest, but part of it inevitably ends up being about their reaction to the heat and flavor of the sauces. While you might be tempted to stop watching an interview after a few minutes for any celebrity guest that you weren't a die-hard fan of, there's a built-in suspense to see how long any Hot Ones guest can last as the spice level of the hot sauces gets stronger and stronger. It's a classic element of storytelling used to keep an audience invested over an extended period. Escalation. Second, no studio audience. This means that the host doesn't have to build his interview around getting a requisite level of mid-interview applause from an audience. This is a relief for guests who may be interesting, but who are not naturally funny. Removing the expectation to create laughter results in a night and day difference. Let's change things up even more. How about taking the interview away from a studio altogether? That's what Vogue does with its 73 questions series. What happens instead is that the interviewer goes to the guest's home. This already means that no 2 interviews look the same, set-wise, an improvement over the broadcast talk show and Hot Ones. On top of that, the one conducting the interview stays off camera the whole time, giving him kind of a voice of God quality as he asks the questions. Each Vogue interview is shot in one take as the 2 participants move from room to room, the entire thing filmed with a handheld camera. This setup makes for the most spontaneous series of celebrity interviews I think I've ever seen, because sometimes the interviewees' pets or parents will make a cameo. While other interview shows feel the need to include special segments, there's none of that here. There's only the 73 questions, asked in a rapid-fire fashion. The downside is that there's almost no room for actual banter, like in other shows. But what does remain is a straightforwardness that's unmatched. I could go on. There's also the complex sneaker shopping series, yet another out-of-studio interview program where neither the host nor the guest are bound to chairs. They walk around, and browse sneakers. The shoes themselves are basically a separate guest. The point is, the celebrity interview has been transcended and become something more dynamic. What this means for the future of the traditional interview is anyone's guess.